Hello, and welcome to my bedroom. We start off with the door, and like any good door, this one leads to somewhere pretty darn cool. Et voila, my humble abode, my troll cave of wonders, my bedroom. Hi, Poochie. Isn't she so cute? And here's what the good old door looks like from the inside. And we start off this room tour with my Hamilton posters. Now, I'm not as obsessed as I used to be, but Hamilton still has a special place in my heart. Hi! Next we have my little getting ready place, with my mirror and all of my jewelry. And yes, I do have 3 pairs of glasses. It's a long story, and we ain't got time for that. This is also where I keep a collection of knickknacks, including ducks that not only are salt and pepper shakers, but also give hugs. I also have a few of my vintage books here and a couple of poetry books. Next, in this tiny space, I have my guitar and my ukulele, which have been feeling pretty neglected lately. Woof. And my second bookshelf of the room has mostly more knickknacks, but some of my favorite books as well, such as Keeper of the Lost Cities and 100 Days of Sunlight. And I also have my books about Alexander Hamilton and my Tolkien and C.S. Lewis books. And the best part is my record player, where sometimes I like to jam out to my favorite albums and, of course, the Beatles. Next up, we have my tiny little bedside table / yes, it is another bookshelf. And these are all the books that I am currently reading. We have Race to the Bottom of the Sea, The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, which is so gorgeous, Just Jane, which is a historical fiction about Jane Austen, and books about plants. I also have a few of my notebooks and my bullet journal. On the bottom shelf, I have more random books that I'm reading. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Way of the Storyteller, and of course my Bible. Next, above my bed, I have a little gallery of some prints and some ferns that I collected on the first picnic of the year that I had with my friend. On the next wall, I have some more decorations, and my vintage camera and a little plant that my friend gave me, and a little embroidery that my same friend made for me for my channel. Next is my bed, where I spend most of my time sleeping or reading or daydreaming about my romantic fantasies. My favorite part of my room has to be my desk. It's just so big and it makes me so happy how much stuff I can fit on top of her. I spend a lot of time writing and drawing here. I also have a large collection of art supplies and letters from my friend. And to meet my tiny spider child, isn't he so cute? I also have my collections of Polaroids here, along with my mirror, and a cool print of Starry Night, which is probably one of my favorite thrift store finds. Next, we have my favorite little spot in my room, which is this wooden shelf with my favorite dark academia and vintage things. I have a record that my Scottish great-grandma used to listen to, some cool rocks, and a Thomas Jefferson bust thingy. I also have some prints that I tea-dyed myself, and they just look so cool. Chef's kiss. Next to my desk on my little chest here, I have a basket of random things, such as markers, a picture frame, and some library books. And I also have my Polaroid camera. Next up is my big boy bookshelf. She just makes me so happy. All of these books I've either thrifted or gotten at used bookstores. I've only bought maybe 1 or maybe 2 or 3 brand new, so I'm pretty proud about that. I also have quite a few knickknacks on here, as well as my typewriter from I think the 1920s, but she doesn't work anymore. On top of the bookshelf, I have my favorite teacups, a couple of baskets, and my viney plant child. Next up is my closet, which we aren't going to spend too much time in because, woof, she messy. But inside here is where I keep all of my sewing supplies and fabric. And smushed to the side are all of my clothes. I also have my How to Train Your Dragon poster left over from my obsession, and I couldn't just throw her away, so here she is tucked up in my closet. And lastly, we have my mirror. So yeah, that's it. And here's what she looks like when it's dark with the lights on. They just make me so happy. The amount of joy these lights bring is chef's kiss. Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, that's my room. Ta-da! So this video is kind of mostly just for me because I kind of want to, be able to look back a few years and say, this is what my room looked like when I was 16 years and 7 months old. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe it gave you some inspiration for your own rooms, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!